Maybe like the last time you ordered her to have the interlock installed on her vehicle. She is not driving the vehicle, it's not drivable. So we just need to put her to a portable.
Oh, no. She has nothing. And it doesn't matter.
Wait, did he really just say he wishes he was one of Mr. Beast's friends? Bro, this isn't a giveaway video. This is a courtroom, not YouTube. You're not walking out with a Lamborghini. You're walking out with a life lesson.
We ordered you to have an interlock in the car. You haven't done anything, and you're without any kind of devices whatsoever, right?
It was totaled, and it's at my house right now. But I don't have, I'm in a rental car that I'm not driving, so I don't have a car to put it in.
So you have no device. You're not being monitored.
Right.
It's not a good thing, Miss Lynch, because I ordered you to have a device. And from what I understand here, you never even went and got it.
Because she doesn't have a vehicle to put it on.
You come back and you say, hey, Judge, I don't have a vehicle. I need to do something else. You just don't, out of sight, out of mind. That's not the way things work.
Judge, for the violation as well, we instructed the court to send a message from the report 49 following court to get further instruction over everything so that we can figure out things from there and she won't have
Stephen. Miss Lynch, you haven't done anything. They've literally bent over backwards to help you do something. You haven't done anything.
I wanted to come in today.
The only reason you're here today is because I ordered you here.
Sorry.
She goes with you. Email, text, call, nothing.
No. I understand. Would you consider setting her on bond or recourse?
5,001. And then, you know, if she's unable to today, Friday, Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Simmons Irvin, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant, facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
And boom, the judge just slammed the revolving door shut. You don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card every time you mess up. This is a monopoly, my guy.
You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. If you cannot afford a lawyer is appointed to represent you.
November 14th, 2024, officers dispatched to a professional call Harrison. The officers made contact with a witness, stated the defendant was asked to leave the victim. The officer walked over to the defendant, tried to inform her that she was pleased to leave. She would be within trespassing. The defendant would not listen, did not want to leave. The officer attempted to detain the defendant, place her in handcuffs. The defendant pulled away to give the officer. The defendant also braced her legs on the ground to prevent the officer from removing her, and the officer had to use a full amount of force to place the defendant in handcuffs to remove her. The defendant braced her legs against the seat door, preventing the officer from properly detaining her in the marked unit, and once in the unit, the defendant grabbed and pulled the officer's shirt, trying to pull herself out of the unit.
Okay, what store is this that she was on?
I had the address almost the store name was. So,
Your Honor, ma'am, if I may speak.
Now's not the time. I mean, we've got a bunch of DAs here. Anything that you say, they're going to use against you. You'll get the opportunity, I promise. Just now's not that time. How old are you, man?
I'm 30 years old.
What do you do for a living?
I don't have a job. I'm disabled.
What's the nature of your disability?
Got cardiovascular hematoma, deteriorating spine, hole in my heart, pulled ligament, bilateral kidneys, asthma, cancer.
How do you support yourself?
I'm currently at this moment, I'm supposed to be receiving, I got my Social Security claim number, but they refused to give me my award. And also, I was currently supposed to be residing at Vermilion Apartments. And my contract, I guess, was switched.
In this case, I just want to know how do you eat? How do you get money?
No,
I need you to fill out an application for me, and then I'll take a look to see if you qualify. As a condition of your bond, don't go back to this place.
You know, it's supposed to be a housing facility.
So do not go back to this place, man.
So I can't go back to Houston Housing Authority.
Whatever this place where they were trying to trespass you from, don't go back, man. I'll provide you a lawyer today, and we'll talk about how we go forward. I don't want it to be more bad blood, and I don't want you to go back to jail. If you go back, they don't want you there.
Police brutality.
There's got to be some other reasonable way that we can work things out, and we'll try. But you can give it time, let things cool down. If you go right back after this issue now, you're begging for trouble.
Well, my contract is supposed to be terminated on 11/30, meaning I still have an active contract, so what am I supposed to do?
Whoa. From smashed TVs to threats of throwing boiling water, that group home spiraled into total chaos. Would you feel safe living under the same roof as this guy?
Doing about that in regards to that? I mean, I have my paperwork to prove it.
Can't get the legal advice, but we'll have you talk to a lawyer and figure out how we go forward. Okay? For the time being, don't go back. Please.
Yes.
It's only begging for bad blood.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need you to fill out an application for me. I'll have you sign a receipt for you, and then we'll just have you see while we find your lawyer.
Okay. I love my constitutional amendment rights as well as my stillborn civil rights.
No problem.
I honestly feel threatened by this courtroom.
And this is not the circus.
I'm not
a playroom.
no,
Court.
very coherent and competent.
No one says you were incompetent, but you have bond conditions that you're supposed to live up to, and we've given you so much as we've also given you a lawyer, and you're supposed to treat everyone here with respect. And when you don't, there are serious consequences.
Is there a thing for self-representation? I know that is a third option as well.
Of course you can represent yourself. You can do open heart surgery on yourself too.
I ask for fair representation in the speedy trial.
No one here does anything to hurt anyone. The only thing that we're concerned about here is public safety, and that everybody gets treated fairly and with respect.
I
That
prefer
includes,
life and safety against Terrace County.
I don't know what to tell you about there, but you need to take that with whoever you feel threatened by. But
Terrace County.
here, we need to protect everybody in Harris County.
Me and my children.
We've given you a lawyer. I want you to treat him with respect. And I want you to treat our clerks with respect, bailiffs, and us. I'm not asking for much. The only condition I put on you now is to not go back to the location where you were allegedly trespassed from. They don't want you there. So that's why I'm telling you, now, don't go back. That's the only condition that we have.
In regards to my housing, which is my documentation right here, it should be submitted into my file. My stuff is supposed to be terminated on the 30th of this month, which I had probable cause to actually go and speak with Gary Baxter in regards to my housing.
Translation: she's done playing games. One more outburst, and it's straight to lockup, no detours. Anger management just called. They want their dropout back.
Contract. I also emailed informal hearing before November 1st and haven't got a response back. So I had every reason to be at Houston Housing Authority.
You may have had a right to be there, but at some point, they're well within the right to say, look, I don't want you here anymore. You are creating a disturbance, so we would like you to leave.
Can you also peek at the camera?
You can do whatever you want. You're going from here to here to here to here to here. Listen to what I'm saying. Focus on this in the now. Don't start thinking of something in the future or something because you're not listening to what's happening now. You may have had a right to be there, but at some point you lost that because of the way you may have treated everyone, or they didn't want you there anymore.
I'd like to file a hate crime against Harris County, the city of Houston.
What I just said.
Hmm?
What did I just say?
Oh, I can't go back to 2640 Fountain View Drive in regards to it being my property, but have an actual.
I believe so. Houston Housing.
Yeah, the Houston Housing Authority have an actual reason.
Now, that's not to say you may send them an email, send them a fax. I don't know if it would include calling. As far as trespassing is concerned,
Well, I was wrongfully evicted.
you have an issue if she calls over there. That I don't know.
Wrongfully
Notice
terminated.
that is kind of the subject of this incident. Does give her multiple options: email, mail, fax, phone. And she did send those emails.
I don't know now with them telling her they don't want her back. How does that play into?
They haven't asked for a no contact order. There's no specific mercy, I would say.
Exactly.
No response back from my
She
email.
still has not been. She wasn't. She has housing assistance. She's housing authority judge, and it says her assistance will be terminated on the 30th. So I mean, this is where she lives this month. So she's still got a couple more days to try to resolve whether she's gets to continue, having housing assistance.
The only other thing is what's your last name again?
Simmons-Irvin, ERVIN.
Very passive aggressive in the way you come off.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm a victim of Harris County.
That may be well.
So are my children screaming.
That may be well right, but in life, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. And when you go to these people and you act in such a manner that they think you may be threatening them, you're not going to get far. Listen,
Allegation.
are you listening to what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes you tuck your tail, you may get a lot more in life. I'll give you an example. I got pulled over months ago. I know I was in the right, but the officer came up and goes, "Why did you stop? Why didn't you stop? I got a stop sign." I know I stopped. May have been for a second or two. I told the officer, "Listen, Simmons." I told the officer, "Look, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I'm an idiot." He let me go. If I would have said to him, you a-hole, you're wrong. I didn't stop. I did what I was supposed to do." What do you think he would have done? He would have probably given me 5 tickets. But because I said, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Stupid for me to do that.
Well, when you're facing reverse psychology,
You get more with honey.
and they try to provoke you.
So what? Who cares? Be the bigger person. You're still going to get more. It's life. That's what you're right. And when you tuck your tail sometimes, you get so much more. Even if you're in the right and they're in the wrong. Who gives a shit? Sometimes that's what you have to do.
I also understand the indirect language it is in Harris County Handbook dated 2021. And anybody that threatens and harasses me in it, I have every right to press charges.
Did you just hear anything that I just said?
Yeah, I understand. I won't be there, but I know that I have every right to be, so if I'm forced out on the street,
You don't have every right
it
to
is
be.
because of the government.
You don't have, and I'm telling you now, and I'm ordering you not to go back to this place.
I'm not going there, but I have every right to speak.
She's in therapy to deal with her drinking, yet somehow ends up drunk in a bar. Girl, that's not progress. That's a plot twist dressed up as self-destruction.
So, I guess I need to contact Washington, somebody in regards to my contract, because this is a government facility. And as it says your housing assistance will be terminated on 11/30/2024. I also have 2 different client numbers as well. One number is 582213 and another one is 251651. So I had every right in regards to speaking with Gary Baxter again, which is right here, Kenny Coles, Gary Baxter. I also received an email to reinstate my housing, I don't know, from Gary Baxter in regards to all that. So I'm just confused, because if I'm forced out on the streets in regards to being homeless and they're trying to pass new laws, then just so hypothetically, of course, thrown back into Harris County against my will where I was held for 6 months, which is a violation of my constitutional and amendment rights. and it's retaliation. Also, I was told to surrender my inheritance in the direct language while I was being attempted murder by Harris County.
Happy to speak to Corey about everything. Just remember, be nice. You get a lot more when you're nice than when you start raising your voice and yelling.
I am a traumatized victim, so if y'all can please work with me in regards to that, because I am a victim of Harris County. I do have a vow of violence against women's act. It is still in the residence portal and everything. Simmons Urban.
Anyone ever treats you wrong, just tell me, and I'll try to do what I can to help you out. In any way, any shape, form, fashion, whatever you do, I'll help you as much as I can. All you gotta say is the word.
Also facing my children being, the child explicit cases.
Show this on society.
So, I'm gonna have you sign the conditions. We'll have you stay with Corey. Just be nice. Hopefully you'll get your housing back if you're nice. Alright? Alright. Good morning. I want to let you both know that if you look on the TV, your lawyer is on the TV with you now, so that you're not alone. Both of you are charged with theft. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probably.
And she's not bluffing. This courtroom doesn't entertain nonsense. Consider this the final warning before consequences jump off the page and land you in a prison cell.
Will cause you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you. Okay?
Yeah, sure. On November 15th, 2024, I was dispatched to Walmart in regard to upon arrival. Officers made contact with the complainant, the active protection officer, stated he saw defendant and co-defendant steal items in the defendant's purse. The complainant advised as the defendant was stealing items, co-defendant was staying very close to shield her from others or to prevent herself from being seen from others seeing what she was doing. Both then entered the store, passing all points of sale, items still in the defendant's purse. The complainant detained the two and recovered the stolen items. Total $112.
Okay. Alright. Mr. Ochoa Gonzalez and Ms. Fresneda, I am finding that there's probable cause to go forward on both of your cases. Tell me, what is your immigration status? Are you in this country with or without permission? Ma'am?
Yeah. Permission.
What is your immigration status? Are you a citizen of the United States, sir?